In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing 5 more data packs for Minecraft 1.20. All the data packs will be linked in the description in the order I showcase them in the video, so if you do want to download them, then check out the descriptions. First one is called Beyond the Clouds, and what this basically does, if you go up in the world above level 400, you'll be teleported to a new dimension. So let's quickly just fly up there. I think you have to go to 444 if I'm not mistaken. There we go, we are now within. And this new dimension is made up of floating islands. It's basically like the end and the overworld mixed. And as you can see, there are quite a lot of biomes and I really like the look of them. There is a forest biome, there is also a cherry biome with bamboo. I also really love the grass colour of this biome. And if we fly around a little bit more, you can see there are just little tiny floating islands here and there. There is also some snow. I just really like this because it adds a little bit more to the world and you can come here and obviously collect a load of resources without actually ruining the overworld. And another thing I really do like is the fact that the islands are not just one layer. As you can see, the islands are a load of different layers. You have this one down here, you then have them up there, and you have this one down here. So it's not like the end, it's a bit more advanced because there's different layers of islands. And we've actually just found a lush one, which is what I actually wanted to find. And this one looks really cool. It's basically a lush cave, but on the surface with some jungle trees. And also, I really like the look of the water. The water looks really cool. There is also some sea pickles around and also some what looks to be caves. And then if you go underneath the island, this one has, as you can see, a lot of moss and cave vines. And then there is more of the actual structure down here, which you can see is kind of glowing from the actual sea pickles, where above us is completely dark. This is the first data pack, and once again, it doesn't really add a lot, but what it does add is really cool. It just adds that little bit more to explore. Once you have your elytra, you can then come here and either explore it, loot a load of blocks, or just build a new house. And then to get back to the overworld, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is jump into the void, and as soon as you reach -40, it'll teleport you back to the overworld, as you can see, which once again is really cool. The next data pack we are going to cover is one that adds custom archaeology to the game. I've covered a data pack like this before, but this one is different. So how this works is you need a item in your offhand. We are going to use redstone dust for an example. And then you need a brush in your main hand. And then you need to brush, sand or gravel. And as you can see, it then will actually place the block into it. If I now brush this, as you can see, the redstone is now within the block. So it seems like it's a bit weird. You have to be on the same layer as the block, it seems. As you can see, that one now has a amethyst in it. If I quickly just brush it, you can see. This one, if I brush it, will now have a chest. It seems like sometimes it doesn't work, but most of the time it actually does. So this one will now have a chest inside. If I quickly just brush it, you can see the chest. And then let's do one more. If I brush this one, it will now have a daylight detector. This is actually a really cool data pack because it makes it so you can hide custom items for mini games or anything just to prank your friends. You can also run this command to actually get a book, which does it so you can add custom settings. As you can see, the cover time. So this is the time it takes to cover an item. So basically the time it takes to brush the item into the block. You can also set the durability cost for how much it removes from your brush. And also you have all items can be covered. So you can add a blacklist for items you don't want people to be able to hide. And also you can do it so the sus blocks do drop if mined with a brush. So I just like how cool this data pack is and also how customizable it is because you can make it so brushing blocks is really expensive in durability and it also takes a lot longer. Third data pack we are going to cover is better wandering traders. When your wandering traders spawn within the world, they will now spawn with a banner on their head. This banner determines where they actually originate from. This one originates from, I think this is the overworld one. This one will sell overworld themed items. And as you can see, the items are actually pretty good. There is also like mystery crates, as you can see right here. We can buy this and it has a low chance to drop diamond horse armor, gold horse armor or iron horse armor. And if I quickly just claim it, I think I have to open it. Yeah, as you can see, if I place it down, it will have random loot inside, which I also think is really cool. The only downside to this actual data pack is if you spawn a wandering trader in with a spawn egg, it doesn't actually have custom trades. It has to spawn with world generation for the trades to be custom. But it does make the wandering traders a lot more worth hunting. It makes their trades worth actually going for. Now, as you can also notice, this actual llama seems to have a chest. Is there anything within that chest? I've actually just tamed the llama, and if I quickly just get on it, it does. It has 3 emeralds, some wheat, some dark oak, some birch, some cherry, some gravel, and also some chainmail leggings. So it's kind of just a load of scrappy items, but it does have items, which is kind of cool. And you can also get the banner for killing the wandering trader, as you can see. So if you like the banner and you want to decorate with it, you know exactly what you need to do. So when you actually do the command, you do get 3 books, which, as you can see, one is the normal merchant, one is the nether merchant, and one is the ender merchant. So whatever book you open, that is the book for the dimension. So if you don't want them to spawn within the end, you need to make sure you open the ender merchant book. And each of them have their own custom settings. You can also set the amount of trades the merchant offers, and you can also create custom trades, which I also think is cool. And you can also do the chance that llamas spawn, and also the chance they have a chest on. And this is obviously different for all of them. As you can see, these are both 65% for the nether one, but for the end one, it's 25 and 75. The 4th data pack we are going to cover adds some new geodes to the game. Now, I am just going to do a quick disclaimer. This data pack could be considered very overpowered, because here is one of the geodes. This is a copper geode, and as you can see, it adds the outer border as dripstone blocks, it adds the inner border as calcite, and then it adds a load of raw copper blocks. So this is a good way to get a load of copper. So this is only good if you don't care about players obtaining a lot of loot very quickly. These come in copper versions. There are also some other versions. One thing about this data pack though, they do seem very rare. I have had to place this one down. This is the diamond geode. As you can see, it's made out of diamond ore, and then also some deep slate. It also comes in a lapis version. As you can see, the lapis version has a stone with lapis ore, and it also does come in gold and iron. Here is an example look at the iron one. Once again, it spawns with raw iron blocks, as some tough, and then also some calcite. And then here is a look at the gold one. As you can see, it is made out of raw gold blocks. So once again, although this is a cool data pack, and it does add something else that you can explore and locate within your worlds, it is considered quite overpowered, because if you find one of these, you will end up with a lot of resources. The final data pack we are going to cover is one that adds a load of new smithing templates and materials to the game. So how this basically works is you just basically do your smithing as if you was. There are more items you can actually put within this slot. One of them being dragon breath, and as you can see, that makes a nice pink color, and this does work on, as you can see, all of them. There is then also Netherstar, which is one of them, which makes more of the white with a bit of a yellow tint. But there are loads. If I quickly just open up this book, you have netherite scrap, coal, flint, glowstone dust, glow ink sacks, echo shards, prismarine shards, pop chorus fruit, nautilus shells, scutes, leather. You also have rabbit hides, phantom membranes, gunpowder, dragon's breath, slime ball, magma cream, enderpearl, and Netherstar. There are quite a lot of new ones that you can actually decorate with. This is what the glow ink one looks like. It's a nice cyany blue. Also, the glowstone dust one is a nice orangey yellow. I'm not going to show all of them off because there are so many of them, but you got an idea of what some of them looks like. Now, the next thing that has been added is the ability to actually put your banner patterns as some smithing templates. So if we quickly just grab the globe one and put that right there, then our armor piece, and then let's just grab maybe glowstone as our material. As you can see, it adds a new actual trim to it called globe. And once again, the material can actually be changed. I really love the look of that one. And once again, it does change depending on what armor type you put in. And this is not just the same with globe. I can then put the thing in. And as you can see, that creates a thing logo on the actual armor. And this works with every single banner pattern within the game. But not only does it work with banner patterns, it also works with pottery shards. As you can see, if we put the arms up one there with our actual glowstone dust, It'll give us a arms up. Oh, no, that's not really arms up, but I won't question it. As you can see, changing the material does also work, and it does also change what it looks like on the armor. We then have the snort, if I throw that in there. As you can see, that adds like a sniffer's sort of look to it. If we then make it look the chest piece, as you can see, and the helmet, you can see, looks like that, which adds like the sniffer's helmet or hair to its head. And then the final one that we're going to showcase is the heartbreak, which, as you can see, adds a heart, which I think looks extremely cool. And once again, it does change depending on the material. So this data pack adds quite a lot more customizations to smithing templates, along with a load of new materials, as well as a load of new patterns. And once again, this does work for every single pottery sherd within the game. Anyway, that is where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy, do leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought of the data packs in the comments. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.